like your spelling test, and it will be 10 questions. Yes, what's up?
I'm already done. We're just reviewing. Yeah, just reviewing the test tomorrow.
Hold on, Claire. All right, so Miss Claire, hopefully you're on your grammar assignment, and we're just going to go through, make sure we have the right thing. So we did a few of these together, all right? We did number 1, number 2, and number 5 together. If you remember, the subject is who it's about. The predicate is what they do. So in 1, Frank, subject, what does he do? Delivers. Frank is underlined, delivered is highlighted. In number 2, it was the package in the brown box was by far the heaviest. So, package is underlined, that's what we're talking about it. And what was it? It was. So that is the predicate. Number 3, the contents of the box weighed over 50 pounds. What is my subject in this? What's my subject, Ethan? Contents. Contents should be underlined, okay? And then what did the contents do? They what, Abby?
Weighed.
They weighed. I'm gonna since I'm doing this with marker, I'm just gonna color like a green around it, okay? Because I don't have like a highlight button right now. 4, luckily he spotted Lewis in the driveway. Who's our subject? Who are we talking about? Gabby. He. Because remember, if it's implied, we don't have to have a name. He is fine. And what did he do, Isabel?
He spotted.
Yes, spotted should be highlighted. Spotted should be highlighted. And we did number 5 already. The early morning is a busy time for the school principal. Morning was underlined. That's our subject. And what is it? It is busy. So is should be highlighted. And the last one on this page is 6. The teacher writes the directions on the board. Who are we talking about, Mason?
We are talking about the teacher.
Teacher should be underlined. Alicia, what's our predicate? What does the teacher do? Right. All right. Are there any questions on these ones?
No.
Yes, no, maybe so?
No.
All right, if not, we're going to scroll on. Mr. Lewis, can you please scroll for me?
Mr. Lewis.
Oh, I just called you your brother's name. I'm so sorry. Mr. Isaiah, can you please scroll? Okay, you went too far. Go back. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This one, is this number 2? No, this is number 3. Go up. Right here. Okay, cool. We did some of these together as well. Remember, we had to read it and tell me whether it was a sentence fragment, didn't have a subject and a predicate, or it was a regular sentence. We already did the first 3. We had, we had sentence fragment. Now we're on number 4. There will be prizes for the students. Is that a sentence or a sentence fragment, Bree? That is a full sentence, so you should have sentence after it. Students need to keep the schoolyard clean. Zuri, is that a sentence or a sentence fragment? That is a sentence. And number 6, the overflowing garbage barrels. Well, that's a subject, but what about the overflowing garbage barrels? Malik, what is it?
A sentence fragment.
Yes, this one is a sentence fragment because there's no predicate. All right? And then the last 4 on this one, you had to read it. They were all sentence fragments. They already told us that. But we had to decide whether it was missing the predicate, what it's about, or what it does or whatever, or a subject, who it's about. So the first one was trash like papers and trash like bottles, papers, and cans. That is missing the predicate. The next one, recycling these materials here. We have the predicate, recycling, so we are missing the subject. Next, we have picked up garbage on the beach on Saturday. What are we missing here, a subject or a predicate? Phoebe? I'm going to disagree with you. We are missing a subject. Let me double check to make sure I'm right. Yeah, we're missing a subject because picked up. Picked up is our predicate. They picked up something. But who picked up something? So number 3 on the bottom of page 2 is subject, okay? Remember, if you don't have the right answers, you're fixing it. That way you are good to go for your quiz tomorrow, okay? And then students from Mr. Martinez's class, okay? So are we missing a subject or a predicate, Isabel?
Predicate.
We are missing a predicate. We know who the subject is. It's the students from Mr. Martinez's class. All right, any questions on this page? Hopefully not. If not, Lewis is, I'm going to call you, oh man, I'm so sorry. I don't know why I want to call you Lewis today. Isaiah's going to scroll down to page 3. Page 3 is when we got to be a little bit exciting. So your sentences are probably going to be different. All of them are different because you got to create your own sentence. So it's fine if your sentence is not the same as the person next to you. We did do the first 2 together though. And we were missing a subject in sentence 1. And I said Matthew was very helpful to Tanisha. And then number 2, we were missing the predicate. Jennifer's favorite class is math. Is would be our predicate. So now we have blank gave a very interesting slideshow about turtles. We're missing a subject here. Someone tell me a subject I can fill in, Alex. Timmy. Timmy's a person. Great. Timmy, that would work. If you said Doug, if you said they, if you said she, I don't care. As long as it was a subject, okay? Number 4. The blank were covered in diagrams.
Laptop.
The laptop. This word means plural, by the way. So you need to have something plural. The laptops were covered in diagrams. You could say the books were covered in diagrams. You could say the papers were covered in diagrams. I don't care what. But it needs to be plural because it says were. So it has to be plural. It cannot be singular. Rush, I'm 100% sure you need to be focused right now, okay? This is important. You have a quiz tomorrow. Students who planned experiments. What? We are missing the predicate here. What happened with them, Mason?
We're ready for showcasing.
All right, we're ready for showcasing. I mean, showing. Gabby, what'd you say?
I said failed on the first try.
Ooh, failed on the first try. Kind of like our inventors from our Inventor Secret this week. Abby?
Smut.
Students who prepared experiments
Are smart.
are smart. You would have to say are smart, okay? Not just,
I did.
you did, okay. Ethan?
But succeeded.
Cool, succeeded. All right, next one. Blank. It's about the rainforest and its animals. Alicia, what could go there? The slideshow is about the rainforest and its animals. Bree? The museum is about the rainforest and its animals. Fabulous. All those are great. Next one. These closed books and computer supplies. Gabby?
I've been saying it in there for 3 months.
Have been sitting in there for 3 months. Ethan?
Are helpful.
Are helpful. Malik?
Are expensive.
Are expensive. Mason?
Are from Myers.
Are from Myers. Awesome. All of those totally work. Like I said, this is your chance to be creative. Whatever you put, as long as you have the right ones. Alex, I hope you're paying attention. Are good to go. Students from the 5th grade class. What, Isabel?
Did a science experiment.
Did a science experiment. Isaiah?
We're learning.
Woo! Learning the associative property of multiplication. Whoop, whoop. Next one. Blank is located on the 3rd floor. Yeah. Oh, fabulous. Cool. Cool. So you can open those and use those next time, okay? Okay. Blank is located on the 3rd floor. Breathe. My room. Wow, you got a 3-floor house. Look at that. Alex? My house is located on the 3rd floor? How about like my apartment? I don't know what house is going to be on the 3rd floor. The bathroom is located on the 3rd floor. The classroom is located on the 3rd floor. All those.
The music room.
The music room. And last but not least, the principal and several teachers
Took their lunch break in the teacher's lounge.
took their lunch break in the teacher's lounge. Mason?
Had a meeting about grades and students.
Had a meeting about grades and students. 8 in the teacher's lounge. I want the principal and several teachers. How about like went out for dinner? That's what Mrs. Kneifel wants to do. Okay, I don't want to be having a meeting. I have too many meetings. Isabel?
Or you could say the principal and several teachers are teaming up.
Or teaming up. Okay. All right. So good job, friends. Next one. Yeah, Isaiah's doing a great job over there. You win.
I'm building on my answers because I got really much.
That's fine. Okay, so for this one, Mrs. Kneifel kind of steered you wrong a teeny bit. So previously, we were only underlining the subject and the predicate. But for this one, we wanted the complete predicate and, like, oh, that's not what I wanted to underline. The complete subject and complete predicate, which means, like, the whole thing. So really, the first part would have been the scientist, and then it would be work for a vital case, okay? So I really meant to tell you that. Oh, my bad. It's Miss Kneifel's lack of directions. Following.
So do we have to do it or no?
Yes, fix it. So everyone's fixing stuff right now because I don't think any of you did that. Because I didn't tell you to do it because that's my bad because sometimes I'm not perfect. Next, tree kangaroos are shy and secretive. What is my subject? Gabby.
Tree kangaroo.
Yes. Tree kangaroos. And then guess what? Everything else is going to be your complete predicate. That's it. And it's R is actually our predicate there. In the trees, the golden-haired animals. Remember, we already decided that one was a fragment. And the still needs to be underlined because that's part of the the subject. And that's a fragment. We're missing our predicate there. Romping through the woods, hoping to spot tree kangaroos. Okay, you know what that is? That is a ginormous predicate. So that is a fragment. There is no subject there. Who's romping through the woods? I don't know. What? We're on page 4. Okay. I'll leave it up here for a minute. It's okay. Next one. I have always been interested in these special creatures. Who's our subject? Zuri? I'm who I'm talking about. I am interested. The rest is our predicate. So yeah, I should have told you to do the complete thing. That was Miss Kneifel's bad. I'm not perfect. Sorry. The reporter followed the crew as they searched the forest. What is our complete subject? Gabby?
The reporter.
Yep, the reporter. And then followed is our predicate. And guess what? Everything else is going to be our predicate. What I'm doing in green is what needs to be highlighted. I hope you're fixing this, Rush. You should be fixing this because I know yours and everyone else's was not done because I kind of gave you the wrong direction. So you should be fixing this as we go. That is the point of this. Teams of researchers working at the camp. Guess what? That's a big old subject. We are missing the predicate. Teams of researchers working at the camp should be doing something, okay? So this one is a fragment. I know working, we think of predicate, but it's a team working at the camp is how we're describing them, okay? And then many animals spend most of their lives in the trees is going to be highlighted for our complete predicate. Experts on animals do research in many parts of the world. Who are we talking about?
Experts on it.
Yeah, we're talking. Oh, wait, I don't want to highlight it. Experts on animals. And what do? They do research. That should be highlighted. And then our last one, many animals that live in the rainforest. Okay, well, or many mammals that live in the rainforest. What about many mammals that live in the rainforest? That's a big old subject. So that is a fragment. I'm going to wait a minute. That way everyone can catch up because I know it's going kind of fast. So there were 4 fragments on here, and the rest were complete. Sorry. Yes.
I want to know what I signed for today.
Yep.
There's this white limo dropping like a 3rd grader and her little brother off.
Well, that's exciting.
Dang. Yeah, there's a hashtag rich parents. Yeah.
Maybe they have something special going on. Maybe their parents are limo drivers. You ever think about that?
Maybe they're renting it.
Maybe they're renting it. Right, we gotta go, Abby. Let's go. Let's go. Rush, you are not even on the right page.
Answer the phone in the teacher.
Yours needs to look just like mine. Hello.
That's what lines look for interesting.
Okay, yeah.
Broke your back.
Oh.
She's on the phone. Why? Go to the phone.
All right.
What?
All right, we're almost out of time. So, Zoe, you can hop on to grammar and you can at least the last page with us.
Why?
Next time, let's do it while we're doing it. That way we don't have to wait for this. Okay, Raj? That's why we fill it out as we go. Don't look at me like that. You're the one that chose not to do it while we were doing it, buddy. Now we're all waiting. Well, yeah, no one chose to learn about complete sentences. You're in 5th grade. It's a state standard. It's required by the government. I didn't up and decide to do it either. I'm required to teach it to you.
Here, hold on.
Hey, what'd you click? Did you want to click? I clicked something. Just click on the screen somewhere. Yeah. Well, anyways, I think we could always just verbally do this. I can read the paragraph while we're waiting. So the last page of your grammar will always be like this. You'll always have a tiny little paragraph that you need to correct. And it says, read the selection and choose the best answer to each question. Sasha wrote a paragraph telling the story about school. Read her paragraph and look for any revisions she should make. Then answer the questions that follow. So, Abel was absent from school today. We wondered if he was sick. Abel's friend Brent. It's too bad they were out. Students with perfect attendance win a prize from school. Okay, honestly, we're missing a few things, right? Like, what are they writing? They're missing a ton of stuff.
They are not even.
So question number 1 said, sentence 3 contains an error. Which of the following ways could we rewrite the sentence? So sentence 3 is Abel's friend Brett. What about Abel's friend Brett? That is just a subject. We need a predicate. What should you have had highlighted, Mason?
Also absent.
Yes, you should have had B. Abel's friend Brett was also absent. Please have that highlighted. And then number 2 said, which shows the best way to revise or combine sentence 5 and 6. So 5 and 6 is students with perfect attendance win a prize from school. What should it be, Ethan? C. Students with perfect attendance win a prize from school. All right, so does anyone have any questions? So it was B and C, friends, for that one. Anyone, any questions? If not, we have PE in just a few minutes. Tomorrow, eyeballs on me really quick. Tomorrow, when we take our grammar test, you are allowed to use these pages to help you. They literally they explain things. That's why we spent time correcting and going over them today. That way you are good to go for your quiz tomorrow. Your quiz will be out of 10. Hopefully you do your personal best. You do not have to resubmit stuff. That's okay. You already got a grade. So do your personal best and You do not have to resubmit your grammar, friends. Just leave it. Like, you have it for you, okay? I already returned it to you because I got the grade in Power School. So, thank you for joining me, friends at home. This was our last live. I will send you tomorrow's schedule first thing in the morning. Everyone else, we are about to have PE, okay? So long farewell.
Bye.
Okay.
Bye.